Alright guys, how we doing today? How we going? Let me know in the comments how your day's been. Oh, oh. So, yeah, doing a video. Got nothing really to talk about, but I feel like making one. Just good lighting for ya. It's good for ya. Been cleaning my room. Switching it around a bit. Oh fuck man, it's exhausting and it's going very slowly. Because everything, all the items in my room have a certain emotional attachment, and they've got time is attached to them. You know, they're in the past. They're objects that have time and an emotional charge within me is attached to it. And it's hard to be like, what am I going to do with this? Am I going to keep this? Am I going to throw it away? Where am I going to put it? And it just makes me go, oh. And I just can't be fucked doing it at all. I've got a lot of shit in my room. A lot of material shit that I've gained throughout the years. But a lot of it is, I want to keep holding on to it. It's like, oh, this means something to me. And that can be hard. So anyway, I've got this little corner here. Got my records here. Punk, reggae, ska, soul, R&B, jam, Who, Rolling Stones. Got my spiritual books up here, music books, fucking photo albums. Here's one of my favourite books. Haven't finished it yet. I'm fucking nearly there. Ram Dass, Be Here Now. Real good book to remind you that you are not this body, this mind, this egoic thing. You are beyond that. You are everything. You are reality. Anyway, it's a good book to just go and read it. Now, about 5 years ago, I'm living in. Oh no, don't worry about that. But yeah, good book. Anyway. I've got cupboards in my room with a lot of shit that isn't mine. Also, a lot of shit that is mine. This lighting makes my face too white. I don't like it. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just doing a little video of how you going. Bit of how you going there for you. So yeah. So yeah, I want to clean out all these cupboards. Another thing is I got so much fucking dust in my room, and I don't cope well with dust. I sneeze and all that, and I'm sure it's not good for my health. Sure it's not good for my health either, waking up in a dusty room every single day. I'm sure that's fucked my immune system up. In fact, I probably know it has. But, you know, it's the life I've been given. I didn't choose this bedroom to grow up in. Maybe I did. Who knows? But I do have the choice now to move out. I could start, fucking making money and move out. But, I like this room despite the dust. It's not a big deal. Fuck it, it's fucked up my immune system already. It's not going to do much difference if I move out now. And whatever anyway. You live the life that you've been given. And you can change it. I don't know where I'm going with this, but So yeah, I'm keen to start making my room a bit more minimalistic, even though I've still got so much fucking stuff. Like all this whole bookshelf is filled with stuff that I don't really need. I mean, I like these books and these records. Some down here could go, but I mean, something like a magazine. Like, probably flicked through this once and gone, you know, do I need it? I'm just holding on to it for fucking what? And here's me saying that, intending that I'll probably give it up, but nah, going back into my magazine box, and yeah, I don't know. It's not so much the magazine that I'm holding on to; it's the aesthetic. It's the aesthetic. To just have a magazine, like put it on the table there, and it's like sit down, like, oh, in a magazine. Like it's just a cool sort of viewing thing, which is also materialistic point of viewing. It's also a a sense thing, a sense gratification, looking at it, So, a part of me just wants my whole room to be white and just a bed and nothing else. But the other part of me wants it to be like this, which is how it is. Art on the wall everywhere and lots of fucking records and books you can flick through. And that's the way that I am now. But I do sense myself going away from that, more into a minimalistic style, because it's just a lot of shit that can come off your mind. If you've got a messy bedroom, you've got a messy mind. It's the same, your external world is just a reflection of your internal world. So don't be blaming anything on the outside, because it's all there because of your inside self. Everything that you have attracted on the outside was your choice, in a way. Everything that you have on the outside, everything in your life was your choice. I don't know, man. I'm fucking exhausted. But yeah, I wanted to make a video. Because why not? I'm sensing more confidence within me these days. I mean, have my bad days, but overall, more self-confidence. I'm starting to realise that I shouldn't be affected by other people's views, emotions, moods, whatever. I shouldn't be affected by it. And I can't start blaming people for the way that I feel. I am the only one that can be responsible for the way that I feel. If someone makes me frustrated, that's my doing, that's my karma. It's not their fault. If they're doing something that's frustrating me, that's my karma, and whatever they're doing is their karma. So I'm starting to start going in the direction of, like, you are who you are, and I'm not gonna let that affect my state, which is a lot of how it can be, is that I can get sucked into people's energy. We can all sense people's energy, even if we don't consciously know that. The vibes that we give off each other. And if someone starts giving off a very egoic, manipulative vibe, or a negative vibe, then I can get sucked into that, and it pulls all my energy out, and I just go, I just I've got no energy anymore. But what I need to start doing, and is what I have been doing a little bit, is just looking at their energy and going, that's interesting, and not letting their energy grab hold of my energy and suck it. Fuck, man, this is this is a, I would call it a boring video. But hey, it's the 17th of June. Another day. Another day, another dollar. This is literally just a journal. Because I got like some videos where it's like, I've got a set message I want to get to you. But this is just sort of a, just going to sit down and express my energy through my words, through language. I'm thinking of doing some videos here, because I got a nice setup, you know. It's a nice setup to have here, like film a proper video. Have a cup of matcha with me here, and you know, have like a proper video like for my main channel. I've got a nice setup over there with my desk as well. But here's the thing. I've first got to get a new camera because my old camera's broken. But I would also like to get that fixed. I think I need to send it into Canon. Which, you know, seems fucking annoying. I don't know. Anyway. Because 2 cameras would be nice. I want to do something like say I've got like journals and shit that I've written in from the past years that I think would be interesting to explore for me anyway. I don't know who else is interested, but I want to like react to it, like get my journal from fucking 5 years ago and be like, see what I wrote, and like, oh, that's interesting, and like have the other camera, so have the camera here on a bird's eye view, and the other camera here, like, ooh, that's interesting, and sort of, you know, explain what I was doing there and what I think about it now and shit like that. It's interesting to me, and it might be interesting to other people because other people might have similar views. And that's the only reason why people watch YouTube videos, is because it's like, oh yeah, that person's like me in some aspect. Oh, I'm gonna watch that. So if you're watching this, then some aspects of you are like me. Some aspects of me are like you. So, hello, friend. So yeah. But also, I want to do a lot of videos outside. Because outside is, the energy outside feels a lot better. That'd be nice to do, pack a backpack and put all my camera gear in, even a drone. Got a drone for Christmas last year. Haven't used it much because my inspiration of filmmaking has died a lot. But it's coming back slowly. So it'd be good to go into the forest and get some cool drone shots, get some cool close-up, you know. See, all this stuff I'm talking about is might not be interesting to you. What is interesting to me, because it's not even interesting to me, you know, this talking about this stuff, because this stuff is all for me. Like, it doesn't matter what people do, like, no one needs to hear it. Like, it's pointless shit. So sorry for talking all that shit. What I'm passionate about, and what I do think people need to hear about, is these sort of philosophical and spiritual ideas, though, you know, of how we can live a better life. It's ultimately what it comes down to, doesn't it? Is that we are all looking for one thing, and that's true happiness. Someone might be looking for the perfect relationship. Someone might be looking for the their dream house. Someone might be looking for the dream job with a great income. Someone might be looking for all these records. Someone might be looking for lots of knowledge. But why? All of them come down to the one thing, and it's because they want to feel something. They think the perfect relationship will give them joy and happiness. They think a big dream house will give them the joy and happiness. They think that all these records will give them the dream happiness. So it's happiness that we're all looking for. You know? Even addictions. Addicted to alcohol, addicted to weed. You're looking for that inner state that's blissful. That's what we're all looking for. We just want to be truly happy. And what is happiness? Happiness is not like, whoa, fucking yeah, boy. That's one emotion of happiness. But true happiness is, I think the best word would be to use would be peace. At peace with yourself, at peace with the world around you, at peace with everything. And I think the only reason that we can be at peace with ourselves is if we keep reminding ourselves that none of this is forever. I'm gonna die one day, you're gonna die one day. All these records are gonna cease to exist in my mind. My whole bedroom, all my friends, or everything that I've ever known of will cease to exist. And people think about that and they go, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that because that's not happiness. That's sad. It's sad in the initial stages when you think about it, because it's like, fuck, everything's gonna go. But then you get over that hump and then you start living happiness truly, because you go, okay, well, fuck this record. It does, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to listen to that a few more times until before I die. But it's the letting go of all these attachments is what happiness is. It's realizing that you're going to die, so just have fun while you can now. People are like, what's the meaning of life? I need to know the meaning of life now. The meaning of life is to experience. The meaning... It's not the right question to ask, what's the meaning of life? That's not the question. Life is meaningless and it is also meaningful. Life in general is meaningful, but this individual life is meaningless, What am I compared to an ant? I'm no better than an ant. I'm no better than the socks that I'm wearing. It's all made of the same stuff. So yeah, you think it's you think getting all these things is gonna make you happy, but it's going the opposite direction. It's going, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take this bong. Oh, I'm gonna take this record with me. I'm gonna take all this to the afterlife. So I'm gonna take all this. Take my house, take my girlfriend, take all this. It's like, you can't. Where you're going, none of that is coming with you. You're gonna die. And yeah, so people look for all these things outside themselves, thinking that it's gonna make them happy, but it's the opposite. You've got to distance yourself away from it all. and not in a disciplined manner, like, oh, I've got to go minimalistic. Oh, fuck, it's so hard though. Oh, I hate this. I don't like it. You've got to want to do it. You've got to come to the conclusion yourself through direct experience and say to yourself, okay, none of this is actually bringing me true happiness. I'm smoking weed all the time, but I'm never maintaining this state. I'm fucking buying dream houses and cars, but I'm still not happy. I'm going on vacation, I'm still not fucking happy. You start to realize that, yeah, it's because there's nothing out there that can make you happy. You've got to surrender to death of yourself and all the things that you are associated with. And that's the hardest thing anyone can do. But I mean, this is the game. This is life. You know, if it was easy, we wouldn't be living. If we realized sort of the stupidity of trying to gain all this material success and items, and we just realize, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's sort of like, we have limits, and that's the point of life, it's to experience our limits. Because if we were limitless, we would be dead, we wouldn't exist. Our body is a limit in itself. We need to give our body water and food to survive. If we gave up those limits and were like, I want to be limitlessness. This human life that you're experiencing right now has a lot of limits. You're not perfect. No one is perfect, because perfection is limitlessness, and they're synonymous. You were once perfect, and you once will be perfect again. You were once limitlessness, you were once limitless, and you will be limitless once again. And that was before you were born and when you die. It's God. You are God. You are reality. You are everything. And so am I. Everything is. It's all one thing. So, if you were limitless and perfect, you couldn't exist. Or, you could exist in everything. You wouldn't just be perceiving reality through these eyes. You'd be perceiving it through this chair, these pants, these records, this hair, these, you'd be, to be perfect is to be perfect and limitless is to experience nothing or everything. And they're the same thing anyway. Don't know if I'm making sense here. These are some new insights that I've been having, and I don't even know if it makes sense myself. My beliefs are constantly changing, but I'm starting to realise that it's not even a belief that matters. It's like, someone asked me, like, do you believe in God? It's like, I don't know if it's whether I believe in it or not. It's that I know God exists. And that sounds very fucking egoic, but it's like, how else do you say it? To me, God is reality. God is existence. God is everything. God is nothing. So of course it exists. It's me. It's this chair. It's everything. It's like saying, do you believe in reality? Like, what do you mean? What do you believe in life? It's like, well, yeah, I'm living. It's like, do you believe in this chair that you're sitting on? It's like, yeah, I'm sitting on it. I know it exists. It's the same with that. Do you believe in God? Yes. But it's not a belief. I know it. Because it's this chair. It's everything. And yeah, this is sort of the direction I'm heading in. I need to keep reminding myself, because it is very, very easy to get lost in the ego. But, you know, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to experience, and so are you. And to give up our whole ego 100% means we would become God once again in its entirety. We would cease to exist. Because the ego is everything that you think you are. The body, the mind, the brain, everything around you. If you give it all up completely, you won't exist. Who you think you are won't exist. And I like being me. God likes being me. It's fun. It's not always fun. Life's fucking hard sometimes, but that's coming from the ego, right? And it's okay, you know, because I know this inner wisdom within me. And throughout the fucking hard times in life, I may really go fucking depressed or angry or whatever, but there'll always be something within me, this consciousness, that will just say, it's okay, you know? So yeah, it's all okay. Everything's okay. Everything's an illusion. And everything's real. It's just however you want to label it. Well, it's been 27 minutes. Fuck my life. I don't know what to call this video. I've spoke a lot about some shit. Cleaning my room. And back to the old embodying death thing. But yeah. This video is really procrastination because there's a lot of fucking cleaning up I need to do in my room. And I've just gone, nah, fuck, I'm gonna make a video. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, oh well. Thanks for watching, guys. Share this video with someone that, I don't know, who's gonna listen to me. It's weird living in the Western world and the level of consciousness that is globally happening. It's weird living in it because I can't fucking relate to anyone in real life. You know, I can relate to books and videos and with people in them, but real life, not a whole lot of people I can really get down. There's no one really that I can get down to the very, very depths of what is reality and God. And have a conversation like that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter anyway, because, you know, all that is ego. The ego going, I want to relate with people. I'm whole, I don't need anyone else. The ego does though. I'm very attached to my parents, my girlfriend, my friends. But they're all me and I'm all them anyway, so... Anyway, guys, like, comment, share, rate, fucking